So Anthony Smith and Michael Bisping are in headlines all over the MMA media sphere because of their envious rage at Conor McGregor's behavior at Anthony Joshua's boxing fight this weekend. I'm here to go over some of the headlines, show you what McGregor looked like when he showed up, what the big deal is, and then we're going to show you the 45-second clip from their podcast that nobody watches. So let's get started real quick by taking a look at what McGregor looked like when he showed up here. I mean, he's got the nice suit on, the little flowery shirt, I guess. He's got the shades on, the cigar, his wife here. That's nice. Came with the wife. I mean, he's just looking good, man. He's just looking good, having a good time. I don't understand what the big deal is, man. Is it because you don't go out and have a good time like this, and you're not popular, and nobody cares when you show up to places? You got to rage at him about it? I don't understand. Like he's just, yeah, billionaire, just having a good time, having some fun. Yeah, yeah, get a little bit of the canvas there, Connor. Yep. Oh my God, the antics, his behavior is appalling. Oh my God, dude! How could he walk up in there with a cigar not lit in his mouth? It's not like he's walking in smoking. First of all, how could he? And then touch the canvas and go and sit and watch the fights. I get it, man. McGregor acts all coked up. He probably is coked up. That's McGregor. That's what we love, man. All right. We don't love that he hasn't been fighting, but to be honest, I don't even think that's his fault. I think that's Daddy Dana trying to have the little bargaining chip with ESPN and whoever else is trying to get the broadcasting right. So let's go over the clip real quick. It's a short clip. But it's just embarrassing, man. It really is.
Walking in with a big cigar unlit between the teeth. How do we feel about that?
First of all, why is that a big deal anyway? Why is this even a topic of conversation? He's just doing his thing, bro. He's done this a million times. He shows up to a lot of fights, BKFC, boxing. He was at Joshua's last fight. And poured a proper 12 whatever stout in his fucking mouth after he won. And no, I don't even think these guys have a big clip about that, a big media thing about that. I don't understand, bro. He's just doing his thing.
Because two words spring to mind right now.
And before he says these two words, just know that these are two words that many people would use to describe both of these guys, specifically Bisping.
Douche bag.
I knew you were gonna say douche
I knew you were gonna say that.
bag. I knew those were
I knew there was gonna be words.
gonna be the two words. I don't know what happens to people or when you change or how much money you have to
You wouldn't know, right? You wouldn't know because you've always been mid.
start doing weird douchey shit like that.
That's McGregor, bro. Look at him. This is just him, bro. That's his character. That's him, man. That's what people like to see, bro. Oh, so God forbid somebody has some personality, isn't boring as fuck like you, Anthony Smith. God forbid.
Like how much? Like how rich do you have to be to wear your sunglasses inside 24/7? I wish
It's called free will, buddy. You can do it whenever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You're just a pussy. I don't understand.
I was 5% as cool as he thinks he is.
I wish I was 5% as cool as he thinks he is. So here's the thing, is that he has everything that you ever wanted and doesn't even probably know who you are. So the fact that you're raging about, oh, he thinks he's so cool. Yeah, bro, he kind of is. He kind of is, bro. He kind of is, all right?
I don't know.
Like,
Look, listen. If I
Fucking fake ass laugh, bro.
was rocking about with a suit and pulling up my collar every 2 seconds.
What is that AI image of Connor? That is weird as hell. Look at that funky ass picture.
Right, with the cigar
I'd let you
hanging
have
out
it.
this big. Oh, you would. You
I'd
would.
let you.
Oh, I'd let you have it. Bro, nobody gives a fuck what you think, Anthony Smith. You think people give a fuck about your opinion? Oh, on paper, I beat John Jones. On paper, I'd beat everybody in my entire career. I'm actually really good, guys. Don't look at my fights, though. Don't watch my fights. Just look at me on paper. I'm really good, guys.
Have it.
Right, listen. This is the problem when nobody tells you anything. When nobody says, bro, you look like a cock. Walking in.
He says you look like a cock. Am I missing something? Yeah, I get it, bro. The cigar's a little bit. It's like a prop, dog. It's a prop, okay? Like, why is it such a? He's walking around, looking around, walking right up to the canvas, just touching it. No big. Yeah, there you go. Get a feel. That's what they're freaking out about. That he looks like a cock. Bisping, you got some money, man. Even Anthony Smith, you can go buy a nice suit like this, man. It ain't rocket science, bro. You got a nice suit on. You got the buzzed head. Got the shades on. I'm sure he's got a nice watch. What the fuck is the big deal? Why is that? Why they got their panties in a bunch over this? That's it. Oh, you even got it's not got like a bust out rollie on or something, bro. You just got a plain little watch on, nothing crazy. Not like he's wearing like a million like rings or whatever. Not a ton of necklaces on. Nothing crazy. Not super extravagant. Just the cigar. The cigar is enough to blow your lid, bro. He's probably just like gonna come out with a cigar company and sell that for $1 billion too. And you're gonna be sitting here talking about how, oh, he looks like such a douchebag. You guys, you both, these two right here, you're the only two that look like douchebags saying this stuff. Connor McGregor has more than both of you ever combined, more UFC legacy than both of them. And to be honest, who gives a fuck, dude? People still give a fuck about Conor McGregor. Who gives a fuck about either of these guys, dog? Honestly. Honestly. That's it, man. It's not a long video, but I just think it's ridiculous that it's guys like this and saying shit like this that's just gonna keep him away from the sport, man. He's gonna want nothing to do with bozos like this talking about how he looks like a douchebag for wearing a nice suit and having a little prop cigar with him. Fucking ridiculous, man. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe. I'll be back for the card this weekend. These guys are fucking douchebags, man. That's the key to that's the key to this. These guys are douchebags. They're talking about McGregor, who has done everything that they could ever imagine, that any of us could ever imagine, bro. And he just wants to go out and have a good time, be the character that he is, and just he's entertaining too, man. Even showing up to an event for him is entertaining. He's putting on a show for these people. He's making the event a bigger thing, just being there at all. And these guys just want to sit back. Maybe, oh, that's it. Before we go, it's because they're little UFC shills. Oh, I just connected the dots, man. It's because they don't like that he's going to BKFC and he's part owner now and he's going to all these boxing events and he hasn't been. You see Connor at any UFC events, guys? See Connor showing up to UFC 300 or to the Sphere or anything like that? I wonder why. I wonder why. And I bet we're going to find out soon why. Because I don't think he's ever going to come back. I think the UFC are going to use him as a bargaining chip for whatever broadcasting thing. And then I think he's going to fuck off into the sunset anyway. So it's a mess, dude. I don't blame him for going to all these events. Obviously, he can do whatever the hell he wants, man. He has done everything he ever needs to do. He don't need to work another day in his life, bro. He can go fuck off and have cigars or whatever the hell he wants at whatever event, man. Leave that man alone, bro. If he wants to come back and fight, he will. At this point, man, do we really need to see Connor come back and fight? If is he gonna fight a can and beat him, and then we're just like, oh, who cares? Or is he gonna get his ass beat by somebody that's actually solid? Nobody cares at this point anyway. Let this man live his life and just shut up, okay? Especially Anthony Smith, you fucking pig looking mother.